Are you not entertained?
What was your title in the corner?
I was a Cutman.
Cutman.
Yeah.
Me and Dad was talking about that, like how they turned my man into a Cutman, and I know you've done it before. I know you
Cutman.
No, I know that, but your expertise is not necessarily cuts, though.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything, man. A little bit of everything. But I'm a type of person that I don't step on people's toes either.
I know this.
If somebody make a decision to do something, I don't argue with them. I don't step on their toes. I go with the flow.
You go with the flow.
Life goes on.
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We're back with another video. All right, man. So that was Coach Kenny Ellis, I guess now I should say former coach, one of the coaches of Gervonta Davis. Per usual, he was on Mill City Boxing. Shout out to Mill City Boxing for getting all the interviews, because he be on the road with the coaches, the trainers, and just like the fighters, former fighters. He get a lot of the scoops. So shout out to Mill City. But Kenny Ellis, he basically just revealed that, he just been demoted from basically one of the head coaches to a Cutman.
What?
And probably really don't even know if he's going to be in the corner with Tank again, because y'all seen Tank arguing with Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford in the corner of that fight with Lamont Roach. And, after the fight, during the post-press conference, he was saying that we got to make some changes, definitely make some changes in the corner. So if you looked in his eyes when he was talking about that, because he kind of stopped and was like reflecting, you can tell that he was like, yeah, like Kenny and Calvin. Like, because it was to the point, like, in the corner, he wasn't even listening to Barry, because he was just like, he was all over the place. Even at the 12th round, he didn't even know he was in the 12th round. Like so his mind, I don't know what was going on. This ain't gonna make no excuses, though, because we're going to give Lamont Roach all the credit in the world. Lamont Roach did what he did, and I think that was the reason why he was so flustered. But it just shows you that Coach Calvin and Kenny Ellis is pretty much not in the corner of Tank no more. And it's so funny because when I made videos talking about this, you had people saying, oh, they're together, you hating and everything. But Coach Calvin and Kenny wasn't in his training camp. Calvin was saying that he had a wedding to do, and Kenny was saying that he was training like the amateurs.
Stop the cap.
Now, remember during the press conference, the first press conference, and I was saying, like, where was Calvin and Kenny when everybody was talking about it? Like, where was they at? And I reported that I didn't know where Calvin was, but Kenny, that weekend, he was in Puerto Rico, because he was the head trainer for one of the other fighters. I forget the dude's name right now, and he ended up losing. But he was out there. But who's not coming to Gervonta Davis fight? Like, who's going to be training amateurs over your main fighter? Like, your main fighter takes precedence over all the other fighters. I know my coach, if we had stuff to do, but one of like the main pros in my gym had a fight, he's going to be at that fight, and all the assistant other coaches will be helping us and everything. That's the way it goes.
He ain't lying.
That's cap. Calvin Ford talking about a wedding. Like, how you going to be at a wedding and your fighter got one of his biggest fights, that turned out to be the biggest fight he had in his life, and you not there? You talked about, how dangerous Lamont Roach was before the fight, how y'all came up and everything. So if you know all this stuff, if you're very aware and saying how he was, because even afterwards he's saying like, yeah, like we already knew how Lamont Roach was. So if you knew that, why wasn't you there for your fighter? Why wasn't you there every step of the way? Just because you can't be there. And the reason why they just had them there during the fight and the weigh-in is because they were trying to save face. They didn't want the world to know just yet that Calvin and Kenny and Tank is pretty much no longer a team anymore. Don't be surprised if Tank next fight they're not going to be there at all. Maybe this is like a gradual step aside type of thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if they not there. If they is there, I don't think they're going to be in the spotlight no more. I think it's going to be the same how Barry Hunter is. I think it's going to be more so Barry Hunter than anything. You're going to see Kenny and Calvin probably just like on some quiet behind Cutman type people who don't say nothing, just the head trainer talk. But I don't think they're going to be there. So I don't know, man. And Calvin always said that we need to see the best out of Tank. You haven't seen the best. People haven't brought it out of him. Well, Lamont, he stepped his game up. And if that was the best that Tank had, then Lamont Roach just exposed him. And probably Tank felt some type of way about that. So maybe he's taking it out on his coaches. I don't know how he operate, but Kenny Ellis just basically admitted that they're not really the A team no more. So we just gonna have to wait and see. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.